All rise. Support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1079, Thomas case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to waste your time, my time. I just want child support for my baby.
Okay.
That's it.
But you're not really wasting my time. I have to be here.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and this is what we do. That's what court is for. You want child support? How old is your baby?
my baby is 2 years old.
Okay. In 2 years, has dad
No,
provided
he
anything?
ain't did nothing. He ain't gave me a $2 bill,
Okay.
nothing. My son, all he wants is a relationship with his father. He don't even want dad. And I told you, like, we could just talk this through, but
Well, address me.
Sorry.
Don't address him. I'll get what I need out of him in just a few minutes as soon as you're done.
I'm sorry.
So what's the situation?
So I'm new here. I bartend on the weekends. I work for a retail company.
Okay.
I don't make much. I make $40,000 a year. 20 from the bartender and 20 from the retail. And we met at the bar. And he liked the bartender. So
Okay.
that's how we got started. And I thought things was good. My mentor, I thought me and her was close, and she was trying to get to my man, and that's what happened. So,
Okay.
and
How long did y'all date? Y'all have a dating relationship?
yeah, well, I thought we was dating. He said, nah, don't look at it like that. Let's just be cool. Let's be friends, but don't catch no feelings. But then you calling me 3 o'clock in the morning, and you showing up to my mama house, and
How did I say
I ain't
that
got-
we have a 2-year-old?
what?
How did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
I don't know how you said anything. Excuse, I'm sorry. I'm just so flustered because we could have handled this outside. We didn't have to come to court.
We could.
Well, that's kinda what court is for.
Support.
Hold on, Ms. Thomas. That's what court is for y'all to hash these issues out if you couldn't work it out on your own. So you all had a dating relationship, or what you presume to be a dating relationship. You met at the bar. I mean, did y'all have some bad shots or something because the relationship didn't work?
It was a nice long shot at the time.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to start doing better asking these questions. I'm going to have to start doing better. Yeah, no, I don't want to know what was going on in you all's relationship in terms of conception with the baby. Okay, I'm just doing like a little recap. It might have a little pettiness in there, but it's like a little recap, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all met at the bar,
Yeah.
and the baby is here, 2 years old.
Right now, the judge is roasting them like full-blown low-key level mischief, and honestly, I'm living for it. But let's hit pause for a sec. This entire situation feels like it was plucked straight from a cringe-inducing reality show. The drama, off the charts. The chaos, unmatched. The decisions, so wild they could have their own plot arc. It's serving deluxe trash TV realness. So here's the real question. Are we witnessing some next-level manipulation at play? Or was this just a train wreck spiraling completely out of control? Was she being strung along the entire time? Or did it all just crash and burn in the worst way imaginable? Because seriously, this is messier than a season finale cliffhanger. And I need answers. Let's unpack it.
Doesn't want to have anything to do with the little boy.
No.
He doesn't take him anywhere.
And it was okay at first. We was talking. It wasn't until he got with my mentor.
Oh, okay.
To me, that's the big issue. Before she came into the picture, we was talking. It was fine. I'm like, okay, if you're not.
Was he visiting with the baby, taking the baby anywhere?
On Sundays, going to church. That was it.
No weekends?
Nah.
Nothing during the week?
Nah.
I'm a football coach. He used to be at games with me.
Hold on, one second. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Apparently, he and my mentor, they got a child on the way, and so that's the reason why he don't want to pay child support. And I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
Okay.
My baby was here first, so like, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
He the father and everything else. That's it.
Well, thank you for asking that. And please don't chew gum in here. Please do not chew gum in here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So before we move over to him, is there any question that he is the dad?
This plot twist just turned the courtroom into a full-on soap opera, and honestly, I need a minute to process. Because there's no way you could write something this wild. It's too outrageous for fiction. Picture this: co-parenting with someone who used to be your best friend, who is now your stepmom. Yeah, let that sink in. How do you even navigate that? Are family dinners just silent standoffs with forced smiles? Do you schedule playdates through passive-aggressive texts, or are we talking full-on group chats like, "Hey, soccer practice at 5. And by the way, how's married life with my dad?" This isn't just drama. It's a psychological thriller wrapped in reality TV madness. You have to ask, was this a slow-burning disaster waiting to explode, or did it all implode in one jaw-dropping moment? Whatever the case, one thing's clear. This story is going to be retold for years. So now I've got to ask, what would you do in this situation? Could you keep it together, or would you just lean into the chaos and ride it out? Because at this point, we're way past legal drama. This is straight up legendary. Drop your thoughts below. I need some sanity checks on this one.
You all had DNA testing done?
Oh, yep. The
And he's
moment
the
I
father.
conceived.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's not an issue. So let me move over to him and see what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well,
Sir, what's going on?
Actually, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
Slash liar. Slash
Excuse you.
manipulator.
Excuse you. Excuse
When I have
you.
those.
Excuse you. You will not be disrespectful like that in here. We're not going to do any name calling. I definitely don't want you all to throw something at each other. Please do not do all of that.
No, she ain't
it's
gonna do
not
that.
necessary.
I ain't gonna do
She
what?
ain't that crazy.
Okay,
That's
well,
what you
here's the
want to
deal.
believe, though.
Well, here's the deal. You're not going to be crazy up in here, okay? The only person that can get crazy and say crazy stuff, which I'm not going to say anything that's just completely disrespectful, is me. I just need the facts.
Right.
So I can determine if child support needs to be paid and what the amount is going to be, all right? So, go ahead.
Like I was saying, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
All right?
She said I don't do anything for the child be with me. And he be going to football games, and as looking at his facial expressions, it seemed like he have fun. He meet other kids that love the same sport like he does. I have no problem paying child support, but every time we try to have a talk, it always switches to her
Her what?
manager, because I go out with her manager. Let's put it out there.
Her manager.
Yeah.
Oh, she dates her manager.
No, I go
he
out with
does.
her manager.
Oh, you go out. Oh, her former mentor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the
Well,
bar.
I mean, you don't think that would cause like a little sore spot?
Just a little bit, just a snippet.
Well, I mean,
Stop instigating.
people grow apart.
I mean, they do, but they don't grow to somebody's close friend or mentor.
That's all right. When you become my stepson, because I am with your daddy, then I don't want to hear none of that. All right? That's it.
Miss Thomas, that is it.
You see, there's no hostility on my side. Like I said, I have no problem
Well,
paying
it shouldn't be on your side.
Right.
You living the life. You dated her. You all had a baby. Her mentor. You started dating her. You all have a baby on the way. You living the life.
Luxury.
My guy isn't just starting a family. He's launching a full-blown baby empire. First the bartender, now the mentor. At this rate, he's not co-parenting. He's crafting an entire ancestral network. Like, is this a low-key plan to populate a zip code? Because if we start connecting the dots, we might stumble across the master blueprint for his very own dynasty. Someone get Maury on speed dial, because this is absurd on a generational level. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a color-coded spreadsheet titled Future Co-Parents, complete with timelines, potential baby names, and an expansion plan. What's next? A baby mama rewards program, milestone bonuses, referral codes. Bring a friend, get a bonus bottle of formula. Because this isn't parenting, it's strategy. This has more plot twists than an entire season of Game of Thrones, and I need to see the business plan. Seriously, who's got the PowerPoint? Is there a 5-year growth projection? A town charter in the works? Somebody let me peek behind the curtain because this chaos feels weirdly organized, and I have so many questions.
The 4th time, right?
Yeah, it really is getting annoying at this point. You know, I try not to dismiss people's cases, right? It's not a normal thing. I've had to do it a couple of times, but I try not to do that, all right? I understand your frustration. I understand you probably don't even want to be here. But here's the situation. We're here. You want him to pay child support. It doesn't sound like he has a problem doing that. So I just don't understand why you won't let this process happen. I can't say let go how you feel. I don't think that's fair. But, you know.
He just hurt. It just hurt.
Which part just hurt?
He didn't have to leave me.
You still like him?
I love him.
Oh, she loves you.
Well, I mean, when you won't let me see my kids, and every time we
but
try to
that's
talk about
because-
things.
Well, one kid, right?
Right. Well, I'm sorry, one kid.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're speaking about your
Yeah.
other child. I got you.
Sorry
I got you.
about
But yeah, I mean, there's a possibility you all can work through this, right?
No.
We tried. That's why we're here today.
No, not work through. I mean, you're here today. You're going to get some sort of resolve today. What I'm saying, after today, do you all think you'll be able to work together? I mean, you really don't have a choice because you're parents to this 2-year-old boy. And then your child that you will be having will be the sibling to you all's child together. So at some point, all of you are going to have to work together.
Right.
Even you and the former mentor, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's a chance that you all can work this out, right?
Right.
No. I'm good.
Well,
Me
your
and my baby, we
feelings are
gonna be
hurt.
all right, like Beyonce say.
Yes, but your feelings are hurt.
Like
So
Beyonce.
I just don't want it to be a situation after today you start, getting to where you don't want the child to go with him, or you keep the baby away from him because you're mad at
It
him.
won't be like that as long as he takes
Your Honor,
care.
if I may intervene,
Yes, sir.
every time I try to see my kid, it's the same thing. We have made it this far to court. She's saying we could have settled it outside of court, but every time we try to settle
That's because
it,
you got everybody in my business.
the topic, I let you in everybody's business?
What?
I let you in?
You got
I put you in everybody's business?
you, that heifer, and the heifer, everybody in my business.
You see how it's
I ain't
changing?
slept with them. I slept with you.
You see how it's changing from
Here's the deal.
child?
Yeah, well,
All right, let's break this down. Things are getting tangled. Visitation and child support, 2 totally separate issues. Legally, there's no debate. He's obligated to pay. That's a non-negotiable. But if she's actively blocking him from seeing the child, now we're in a whole different arena. He has every right to take that to court and fight for his parental rights. But here's where it gets tricky. Is he being manipulated, or is this situation genuinely fair? Is there a side to this story we're not seeing, or is she using the child as leverage? Either way, this is a mess. Co-parenting is already a battlefield, and when extra drama gets thrown in, it just makes things worse. So, what's your take? Step outside the emotions for a second. This isn't a black and white case. We're dealing with a gray area situation, and those rarely come with easy answers. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I need to hear all sides of this story.
I can't see my son no time during the week.
no, you will.
Okay.
You will. It's standard that comes with a court order, okay? So you'll be able to see your child. And I just want to make sure I'm clear. You need to make sure the child is turned over to him,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? And I want to make sure I'm clear about something else, because he's in this new relationship. She can drop your son off and pick your son up.
They ain't married.
It doesn't matter. As long as it's a competent adult, he can send anybody over there.
And Your Honor, I will begin a restraining order because the stalking me in bushes outside my
bushes.
house
Look, that
while I'm
was-
taking
that
my
was a
kids to
one-time
school in the
thing.
morning.
So you
Making
admitting
it
to it?
One-time thing?
No. What had happened was
Shouldn't one time be enough?
Every time somebody started with what had
Right.
happened was they getting ready to say something that's not true.
no. Well, yeah, cause that's not true. What he said.
She just agreed to it, right?
That's not what's true. No. What had happened was
What had happened?
I was trying to drop our son off to him.
Mm-hmm.
The door was locked, and so we can get through the window. The window
You
is
can
like
get through the window.
he normally get through the window.
Get through the window. So you were trying to break in this house?
No, we do this all the time.
Who is we?
Me. None of this is true.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there because I don't need you to incriminate yourself, sound like you a burglar.
So it's more than one person.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and place you on child support today. Outside of this child, do you have any other children?
No, ma'am.
You have a child on the way.
Papa
Yes.
was
Okay.
a Rolling Stone.
So that is going to be 20% of your income, all right? Your gross, based on what the amount of money that you make is $8,333. And then you have one child, so that is based on 20%. Let me see, 8,333. So we're just gonna round that up to $8,400, okay?
Okay.
So that would bring your net to $6,512.07, all right?
all
And if
my
we
coins.
take that amount, I didn't say you were getting that amount.
That's number 6.
Based on that, child support would be $1,302 plus the reimbursement for the health insurance. It is $1,402.
Okay.
Okay? That's a month.
8.
Huh?
That's 8.
Well, we're done. So, is there any other questions that you have?
No further questions.
Okay. Do you have any other
I'm
questions?
good.
Why are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
She just
All
wanted
right.
the money in the first place.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
I want my stuff on time.